Good morning, everyone. This is my morning message series with Keeping It Crystal Tarot. That's me. We are going to see what message you need to hear, and no matter when they find you, I hope that there is something that you can take away from these messages. So without further ado, let's get into today's message. I'm asking to connect to my guides, angels, ancestors, archangels, any other higher divine beings, gods, goddesses, and deities to please use me as a channel and messenger for any divine guidance or wisdom that my collective needs to hear through me. Thank you as always for aligning me to this message, this moment, giving me the space, the energy, and the time to be able to do this. I am grateful for the journey that I'm on, and to be able to share my gifts along the way is truly a blessing. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see. What does my collective need to hear in their highest and best good at this moment in time, Spirit? Today, I will be using the Illuminated Tarot, and we are going to see what do you need to hear in your highest and best good. The King of Clubs, which is the Magician. The Ace of Spades. And the Wheel of Fortune. The bottom deck energy is Judgment. Wow. Okay, very cool. This almost feels like a message of validation. Like you feel so much more empowered. You feel so much more able and willing and ready. And you need to let that energy drive you because you are prepared. The one thing about the Emperor, wow, that's not what I meant to say, but I guess that's what Spirit wanted me to say. Maybe you're in more of your Emperor energy right now. You are finally showing up as the Magician. You are showing up crafty. You are showing up experienced and knowledgeable. The Magician is not somebody who is an amateur. They are somebody who is very experienced in the field that they care about, that they have devoted themselves to. And I think you might have more insight or more awareness with this Ace of Swords being here, that or even new ideas that are helping you bring yourself closer to manifestation, or maybe you are even starting to see your manifestations come to life. You might even start to see things change for the better. These might not necessarily all be good changes. I don't want to say that means some of them are going to be bad, but some of them might not feel like they're always beneficial, but that doesn't mean that they're not working in your favor. So keep in mind, I think that's a little tag on from yesterday's message, or last week's message actually, because that one's Friday's message. So just remember that everything that's happening is meant to be happening for your best good, even if that's not how it looks in the moment. Along the way, it'll make sense. And Judgment, I think something big is really happening for you. And it might be due to the fact that you have reflected, or you're just... I like to think of the Judgment as the Judgment card as a question, and not every tarot reader sees it that way, but for me, I see it as you have a moment to reflect on what you've been doing, and are you going to change based on seeing what you have been doing? And I think that's where you have already done that. Maybe you're still in that, and that's why you're starting to see yourself make more positive change and make it more actively. You're being more intentional about what you're doing, and that's very clear. And there might be changes with this Wheel of Fortune that are just out of your control. You know, not everything is going to be your decision, but how you embrace it is your choice. And I think that's why you have all this new perspective, these new ideas. You are starting to feel more on the side of being trusting your thoughts, rather than maybe you were in a place where you didn't always have a clear mind to be able to trust your intuition. I feel like this is supposed to validate the position that you're in right now. So if this is how you're feeling about yourself and you're starting to see things really come to fruition, you're starting to really feel like who you have been trying to manifest is who's finally showing up. And I think this is a really beautiful thing. I don't even have any warnings or other information to give. I think this is supposed to be like, you've been doing the work. Give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself that moment of recognition, because that also is what the Judgment is like, I hate when people take it so literally, because yes, it does have to do with like making a judgment call on yourself, like, but it also can be something that can be beneficial to you, and it could be something that can make you really happy and proud of yourself, because you might be moving in a better direction, or maybe you've come a really long way and you haven't necessarily given yourself the accolades for doing so. Give yourself that pat on the back. Take that moment right now to literally pause this video, literally smile and be like, wow, I'm so proud of myself. I literally have gotten here to this point, and I didn't even expect to get here. That's what this feels like. So reward yourself, be proud of yourself, and take that as your inspiration to move forward. Trust your knowledge, trust your passion, and know that when these new ideas are coming up, even if they're new, like in a way where you haven't necessarily gotten to that point in level of comfort, trust that that thought's being put in your mind for a reason, as well as you might be more ready than you think you are. All right, so I'm going to leave your message here. Thank you as always for trusting and allowing me to read for you. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I will catch you guys in the next one.